Hello, this is Enchanted, and today I thought I'd try something a bit different. I'm going to be attempting to play Godai Elemental Force. I've never played this before. I've heard it's one of the worst games on the PS2, but I've played some pretty PS2 games that have a similar reputation, and I've decided to think, why not make my own judgment? So I'm going to be recording my demeanor playing the game and also talking about my overall thoughts as it goes on. So we'll start on the training mission just to get an idea of the controls.
Hero, always on time. Use your left analog stick to walk over to the flashing tablet.
It's a bit weird that X is the punchy button. Commutes that being jump. I don't know what happened there with the square button. It kind of seems to slow everything down. That's kind of seems like it's the lag button, but oh, jump is triangle. That is strange.
Now move to the next tablet.
But this is why I do these tutorials, though, whenever I play a new game, so that I'll know what the game expects of you. So clearly it wants us to, I think it's just kind of like, it's a kind of a cute way of actually getting you to learn the analog stick movements and stuff like that, 'cause it's kind of assuming you've never played a PS2 game before, I guess. That's kind of a fun way of getting you used to how the analog stick moves.
Now that you have learned to move, you need to learn how to glide. Press and hold the glide button to rise into the air and start gliding.
So that's why it's so weird, because it's not actually a jump, it's a glide. That makes it make more sense now that I understand that. Okay, now this is why I always kind of try to leave my decision making until I've actually played a good chunk of the game before I actually follow the...
Steer using the left analog stick to quickly change directions. Center the left analog stick and then press it in a new direction.
Before I make an actual snap judgment, I always like to try and work out why a game is being so weird. So I just need to get on top of that column by using this box. We can get enough height. Oops. It's a little bit hard to get depth perception, but there we go.
Now move to the next tablet.
So far the music's proven quite repetitive, but we'll see if it changes. It might just be tutorial music.
Attack button to destroy nearby objects.
Literally every game has that sound.
Now, find and equip another.
I guess he couldn't hire a Foley artist, he just had to essentially buy that from someone else. I guess you have to just get that from like a library.
Press the melee attack button repeatedly to perform attack combinations. Keep a lookout for anvil power-ups. They repair your armed melee weapon. Change your weapon by holding the access inventory button and pressing the melee attack button. Release the access inventory button to arm the selected weapon.
Oh, apparently select his taunt, that's interesting. Just trying to figure out... Yeah, that's some... Oh, it's like a slowing down time thing, that's what the square's doing. It's weird, but I'm kind of getting what that's for, and there's that little blue bar that's like a thing. trying these different buttons to see which one opens. There we go, it's L1 that opens that, so I can change the... I see, I press X to cycle through them.
You may perform the same action with the projectiles and magics as you gain more reach.
Because the purpose of this video is to show you...
And break all the pots using the projectile attack. You can practice moving in one direction while shooting in another by utilizing both analog sticks.
Trying to figure out how to arm this, or how to make this even do its thing. Oh, it's... That's kind of interesting that you can kind of like change which direction you're facing, but it makes the camera go a bit weird. Of course, triangle to jump, well, glide really, but it's just a very... The existence was just to show how I play games and how I kind of learn them. I think it could be interesting for you to see why I have such a high tolerance for what most people consider to be bad games. I'm not minding the movement in this so far, it's quite interesting with the... It feels like kind of fluid. I guess that's what the circle is. Oops. Unless squares are dash, and I just used the wrong button, but fine. No, it's just kind of giving me opportunities for more accurate practicing of using certain moves, and that's fair enough.
You are ready to face the elemental trials. Proceed to the gateway. Are you for real?
Interesting, you can unlock a ninja duel option as well. I'm kind of curious what that's going to end up being like. But so far, not seeing the whole worst game ever thing though. I was any weird eye movements in the camera, I have Tourette's, so that's what that is. That's the usual thing, the only obvious thing of just calling it bio. Why be fancy? Also, I got quite lucky with this game as well because of how badly damaged the box is. The disc runs really well, which is cool because if you take a look here, the box only has one little thing holding the disc in, so it's not doing anything useful. I've never seen a vertical health bar before, that's very weird. At least outside of like a certain fighting games, I think. Those statue things definitely seem like they'll be enemies though, that's a bit of a red flag. They're a little bit too specific in design. So if anything happens going on here... I like how you get quite a lot of height actually from that, that's quite fun. Not quite sure what these are though, or how to interact with them, or if I can interact with them. Because these little things here seem like they'd be some kind of tutorial thing, but they don't seem to be allowing me to do anything, unless these are actually like directions where the elemental things are. Oh, I pressed a button there. And it matches this. Let's see if it's changed anything up here. That was made this guy come up. Ooh. That's the thing I need to destroy. I get that now, that's fine. Ooh dear. Oh, that didn't go well. At least now I know what that is, though. I'm not sure what this is. It might be some kind of a checkpoint, it seems, potentially. It seems as though the button did something with this, but I'm not quite sure what. The game's not really explaining itself very well so far. I'm just having to kind of like figure it out based on vibes, and so far I'm kind of okay with that. The game might tell me something like you want to make me feel like an idiot for missing something, but we'll see. But yeah, because these seem like they might be like different trials, at least that's how I'd think, but it might also just be interacting with each other in weird ways, so let's just get an idea of like, maybe I have to press all these buttons.
He's in the trees! Get him! Earth!
Seems to have found something here. Or not. Okay, that's... I kind of feel like a bit crouching tiger, hidden dragon, but a bit more of a mess. So let's see if I teleport over to where that thing... No, I just get up here, so I'm not quite sure what that thing was. So what I'm going to do here, because I'm not doing very well here, is once I've dealt with this idiot, or tried to, because I'm very low on. This is ridiculous. I'm probably going to look at the manual. So I died properly now. But I may just have not known the actual controls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I always do with a new game and read the manual. See if there's anything specific that I'm missing controls-wise. Like see if there's any way to defend, that kind of thing, or counter-attack. So let's just pause the game and take a look, shall we? Oh, apparently the circle button, the dash strike thing is actually a combo linker, that's interesting. Then squares to slow time. Might try using squares to get behind enemies, see how well that goes. Because that might be kind of the trick to certain things there. Let's take a look at see if there's anything about... So I also want to see if there's anything about that weird sort of a thing that I saw, that's that item that's like the anvil. No idea what that is. Oh, L2 is block. That's good to know. I can block with L2. I'll try incorporating that. Can't move while blocking. Good to know that exists, though. So I'll try following the actual camera this time all the way up that mountain and see how that affects things. There's always a matter of like, is the game bad or am I playing it wrong? You know, am I playing it badly, or would there be a way to play it that allows me to figure things out? But I do quite like pressing the buttons kind of alerts enemies to you. That's quite interesting with the whole, oh, he's in the trees. That was kind of neat. So let's see what happens if I go in here and ignore those buttons. Okay, so seems like it's the first wind trial. I've only got smoke projectiles. That's good to know I've got smoke bombs though. That's what those are. So let's see what happens in Wind 1, shall we?
Morena!
There's always a matter of don't give up immediately, just try different things and see what happens.
They must underestimate me.
So let's see if I can find some actual weapons, shall we?
Sense our element is weak in you. Let's go.
The statues might drop weapons. They might not be enemies. They might just be like we also can also try and get up there as well. That was cheeky.
Quiet. Your death is at hand.
Careful. It's kind of weird that you can't move while blocking, but at least now I know blocking's an option. Oh, that's very useful as well, actually. That's good to know. Smoke bombs actually stun enemies. And they can stun multiple enemies too. That is actually very useful. See, I'm learning this game, I'm figuring out how the mechanics work, and I might be able to figure out how to compensate with them. For example, up here, now I'm up here. I don't know what this is. Still don't know what that is. I haven't got anything I can change to. Oh, unless that's like a healing item. That might be like a healing item of some kind. It might be healing me without me realising it. Like it might have made my health go up and I just didn't notice. Then there's this. Not quite sure what kind of weapon that is. It's not really showing anything I can change between them. Ah, okay, yeah, these just give like more of that sushi, I guess.
What the?
So it seems as though a key point in this game will be using items to my advantage, or trying to. That seems to do really well against these little guys. That's kind of amusing, that really messed them up, that did. So let's see if I can do anything around here, anything worth exploring for. Maybe I can go in this door. No. Maybe there's anything around the back of the building. No. It's always worth exploring these kind of games because you never know. Again, it seems as though...
Why?
These guys are attacking me, these little things. These kind of do turrets. Which is interesting. Did not expect turrets. There's some buttons there, that was entirely my own fault. Ah, the automatically locks on to whatever enemy is nearest you. So that's why it's switching between them so rapidly. It's a bit weird. Yeah, that refilled my health. That's what that does. So that's how those items work. They just kind of automatically do whatever they do. Which is fair enough. So let's go back and see if it changes the number or anything when I hit that ball thing. No, it doesn't seem to do anything that. Maybe there's a weapon degradation thing I'm not aware of, but all that seems... I'm assuming that's going to be like the sushi where it automatically does something. I just don't know what that is yet. These traps will be quite useful as well. This has actually been pretty interesting so far, that I'm that's a thing where I can actually make progress in it. It seems that we need to avoid the floor here because this is more of a platforming gauntlet, so that'll be interesting too. See how that goes. Ah, and that's a full heal, good to know. Try and get on this thingy. Using the shadow, of course. Now on this one. It's a little awkward, but so far I'm figuring it out. I quite like the atmosphere as well. There's a lot of like interesting stuff in like the level design. Oh shit, that was temporary. Whoops. That seems like a red flag as well. There we go. See, now I'm making actual progress in the game because I'm not giving up immediately. I'm just trying different things, seeing how things go. So far it's actually proven kind of easy now that I know that trick with the statues. Oh, that's interesting. Someone's trying to kind of like booby trap me. That's kind of cute. I like them booby trapping me here. That's fun. I also don't know if that's actually drawing my attention up there, but see if I can maybe get up there if I... Nope. Can't do anything to get up there. Fair enough.
A trap! Get him!
Ah, now I finally have actual weapons. And it's got a number, these weapons. That seems like it may well be like some kind of a, maybe like a health counter if I hit enemies. I'll see if that goes down. And then I'll see if it goes back up again if I hit one of those things. Yeah, it's each of those numbers is a hit you can have against the enemy. Good to know. Grab another one of these bombs. Maybe see if I can switch to it, if I can figure out how to switch items.
Is that all you got?
And there's the taunt again. So now I've got... Oh, there we go. So that goes up and down. So X attack, it goes up and down. So let's see if R1 switches to show. Yes, it does. That's how that works. R1 switches to show again. That's kind of logical, given X is attack and R1 is attack with ranged weapon. That makes sense. It's a bit weird, but again, it makes sense. And that's something I'm kind of learning about this game, is how the logic works and where the sense is.
What the?
Now we have these weird zombie skeleton guys. See if we can just skip over this bit and see what this is.
You know.
No idea what that was that I grabbed, but it seemed interesting. There's also this blue one over here. Let's try and grab that. Just given what we saw of the last thing, that...
Stop him!
I'm still not quite used to the weirdness of the thing, but this is actually, I'm having quite a lot of fun with this. It's a very simple game, but it's fun that I'm working it out. I mean, I heard a lot about, oh, this is the worst PS2 game. Not by a long shot. I've played way worse games than this. Gift comes to mind. This is actually kind of interesting and a little bit, like, fun. Oh dear. Whoops. So I know that'll be right back immediately, so be careful there. I've got another weapon, so let's try and switch to it. So the sword might be a bit better here. Don't know what that smoke bomb thing is though, because I can't seem to select it. Unless that's something for maybe the end of the level or something like that. Bit of a problem with this game I'm having so far is I haven't quite worked out how to use this weird slow down time thing. It's just a bit strange, it doesn't seem to really be working very well, doing anything particularly of any use.
This is it. You are the master.
Ooh! So now on the rooftops is going a bit, what's this in here doing? Oh, unless that's giving me an extra life or something. I might be what those blue things are, might be extra lives. Cheeky little guy, that guy. Sight me. Oh, and I've absolutely changed weapons there. Maybe my weapon got broken. Oh, he was on top of me. That's not good. He's on top of me. Get it off. Ah! Cheeky guy. There we go. That's better. I must have accidentally pressed L1 or something like that. But now I've defeated the rooftop guys. That's fun.
This doesn't look good.
Completely wrong buttons there. That was entirely my own fault there.
Your death is at hand.
Aspects of this game are not very well explained, so I'm not quite sure sometimes what I'm doing wrong. That's kind of a major problem with the game, but a lot of old games do that. Oh, did I beat the level then? Yay, I beat Wind 1. And a bunch of different weapons. I quite like that they actually show how many weapons you've found and everything like that. So I'm not sure if they actually end up, or if they'll end up adding to maybe they'll do something in the hub or something like that, and maybe I'll be able to choose between the ones I've found, but we'll see. Oh, I should have just saved. I'll say save and continue again just to make sure it's saved. There we go, now it's saving. It's weird that it's the start button that actually activates the save there, but fair enough. So now it's Win 2. Oh cool, now I can use a single blade from the start because I found it. Then I can also select Shuriken in the smoke screen. Oh, the black things are the smoke bombs, I see. That's why I couldn't select them, they were already there. I'm an idiot. But yeah, so far this game's not too bad actually. Let's see what happens when I continue. Will it take me to Win 2, or will it take me back to the hub area thing? So I do quite like as well when you go to different areas of the hub, the enemies react to where you are when you press the buttons. That's quite neat. So I guess we're at wind 1 now, and it very makes sense that this is the wind elemental thing because there's a lot of wind right now. So I'll call that a rest for now. I hope you enjoyed this. I might do similar things in the future if this does well, but we'll see. I just wanted to try something a bit different, and this was a game I've only recently come into contact with, so that was quite entertaining. So I'll see you next time. I would like to thank James Rossi for supporting me on Patreon as my Bio-Enchanted leg tier. I really hope other people can also join my Patreon to help support my channel and help improve the amount of resources I have for making better videos and being able to put more time into more elaborate thumbnails and title cards and things like that. Because I'd like to be able to have more time to really work on those kind of visual aspects beyond the actual video itself. Thank you.